Yo, what is up Zombie Nation, it's your boy Dame and welcome back to a brand new video of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information and everything that you need to know about zombies. Guys, if you enjoyed this video and or make it to the end, don't forget to go down there and make that thumb blue. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you're not new around here, don't forget to hit the little bell so you're notified of exactly of when we upload. It is an Infinite Warfare Zombies catch-up episode today. I'm not going to make you wait any longer, so without further ado, let's get straight into that video. So let's jump straight on to the first story today. The one that only the boss Lee Ross himself posted a tweet on his Twitter, and it reads, "Cool looking sunglasses emoji," but it comes with a picture, and within this picture it says the truth is here. Now I'm not going to read out the full picture for you. If you would like to read it all, there will be a link in the description, but I'm going to summarize it very shortly. On November the 16th, 1974, a message was sent through space. A message looking for extraterrestrial life or other life on other planets. The estimated distance it would have traveled was about 21,000 to 25,000 light years, and on this information they sent, it had a strand of DNA, binary images representing numbers 1 through 10, had atomic numbers on there. It had some more images as well, including one of a human form. Well, on August the 19th, 2001, somebody responded, yes. Now this was claimed to be a hoax, and there's some story about some scientists finding some crop circles which made it credible. I can't say how that made that credible, but they actually received a response, and in this response there was a few different changes, and what they could make out from these changes was a DNA strand which was changed. It had an extra strand of DNA in it. The human image that they sent was changed into like an alien looking image, and also gave some numbers on there of an estimate of how many other beings were out there, and it was about estimated to be about 23 billion spread over 3 planets in all. But why is Lee Ross posting us this on his Twitter? Well, this has a lot of us thinking we could be going to 2000 for our next map, DLC4, the last and final DLC. There's not a lot to get from this picture, but it is very odd indeed. Some people are believing that there may be some sort of cipher to decode in this, but these are true images from the internet, so it'll be very hard to fabricate some sort of cipher that means anything to us from a piece of information that has been public information since what I believe 2011. Now if we look very closely at the bottom of the page, now I don't know if this has anything to do with this poster that we've been given, but at the bottom there's a website that says alienfreshjerky.com. alienfreshjerky.com is a website that sells jerky, beef jerky. If you don't know what beef jerky is, it's like dried out meat. There is not a lot on this site that relates anything back to zombies apart from the fact it's aliens and UFOs, but at the top of the page it says they're coming. Visit ufohotel.com. Now if we follow that link, it takes us to a website which is showcasing a new and up and coming hotel called the UFO Hotel. This is based in Baker, California, and to my knowledge the funding for this project has actually stopped. There's actually a Kickstarter page for it. We go over to the Kickstarter page. It says on the Kickstarter page the funding has stopped. They were trying to raise $175,000 to go towards the £30 million building cost for this hotel. The hotel would have had about 31 rooms, spa, pool rooms, bars, all the normal things you would find in a usual hotel, but it was alien themed. There's a small video on screen to show some of the concept art about this. Now I don't know if we're looking too far in this. I have to give a big shout out to my girl Becky for pointing me in the right direction on this one. I think we may be looking, or myself may be looking a little bit too far into this one. I don't think we were meant to go as far as going to beefjerky.com, alienjerky.com and finding this actual UFO hotel. But guys, let me know what you think about on this particular story. It's an odd one. There's not a lot I could add to it. There's not a lot I could decipher from the actual image we got from Lee Ross. I think maybe again going to the Beef Jerky website and the UFO website was just a huge red kipper, a dead end. I don't think we were meant to go that far, and it's more detailed on the actual picture itself. But please let me know because it will be hella appreciated. The next story today, this is a bit of an old one, but it seems like a lot of people haven't picked up on this, and there's a lot of people speculating and arguing the fact if Willard Wyler will be a playable character in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Well, I would just like to quote a quote that I found about 6 months ago, maybe more than that. I've actually covered this before, but I'm just updating it because we're so close to the end right now. David Hasselhoff, on the release of Zombies in Spaceland, had an interview which I believe The Mirror, at least it was posted on The Mirror's website, and within this interview there's a snippet of information which is very, very valuable and somewhat confirms that Willard Wyler will be a playable character. Now within this actual story, I quote, "If you get to a certain point you are able to actually become me, David Hasselhoff, or one of the upper celebrities like Paul Rubens, better known as Pee Wee Herman in the game," said Hasselhoff. That there is confirmation to me that you are going to be able to play as Willard Wyler, aka Paul Rubens. Now of course, David Hasselhoff could not be in the loop completely, and this could be somewhat of a mistake on David Hasselhoff's behalf, but it seems like he would know this nonetheless. There's also a bit more information in here which I've also covered before, but I'm gonna read into it again because it's very interesting, and it seems like there could be a bigger prize for the person that manages to complete said Easter egg, super Easter egg, multi-universe super Easter egg, I don't know, but this is what he said, I quote, "And that's a big key point to it. Whoever gets to that point will be known all over the internet because he will have the top score," he explained with a characteristic panache. Now what this means, no idea whatsoever. I did start this video off with a story that possibly the UFO hotel could be like a prize for being the first person to complete this super Easter egg or super difficult final Easter egg in Zombies in Spaceland, but I thought about it some more and I kind of thought that's going to be kind of difficult to find the first person unless they have some sort of system to find out. And on the other half of me, I was thinking top score, that must be the roller coaster, the person to get the top score. I just don't know what to make about this, but it does seem that David Hasselhoff is pretty certain that whoever is able to do a certain something in the game will be known all over the internet. I thought this was a hella interesting story. I thought I'd update it, refresh it all, because I know there's a lot of speculation, a lot of conversation and rumour about a Willard Wyler playable character. So take it as you will. For me, this kind of confirms it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'd like to know your thoughts on this as well. The next story today, again it comes from Lee Ross. It's pretty much the only information that we're able to get at the minute is coming from Lee Ross's Twitter. So I'm basically taking it from his Twitter and going into some more depth. But I have some more information on this which may be of some importance and interest to you. So Lee Ross posted a tweet on his Twitter and it reads, "Reviewed final intro and outro cinematics for DLC4. Absolutely beautiful. The question is though, why is there so many of them? Cool looking sunglasses emoji." Now of course there is just tons of rumours going around the internet right now. Is this for a super Easter egg? Are there two alternative endings to DLC4? Well, it could be either of them. I would expect there may be one for the super Easter egg. I would definitely expect there's one for DLC4. I don't think there's going to be alternative ones. But there's one cutscene that we are missing so far in Infinite Warfare Zombies, and that is the Zombies in Spaceland outro. Now there's a lot of people coming back to me and saying, yeah but dang, the outro was put in the intro of Raven and Redwoods, and I'm like, yeah but part of the outro for Raven and Redwoods was put in Shaolin Shuffle, and part of the outro for Shaolin Shuffle was put into Attack of the Radioactive thing, so everybody's equal right here. Where the hell was Zombies in Spaceland's outro? The real outro. Well, once upon a time, and not long back on the release of Shaolin Shuffle, I luckily managed to get in a game with Lee Ross, me, Potsy Gaming and some other player. We didn't ask Lee Ross a lot, we didn't want to quiz him, we just wanted to enjoy the game. But it did come up in conversation about the Zombies in Spaceland ending cutscene. We said somewhere along the lines of the community were pretty upset the fact that there wasn't an ending cutscene for Zombies in Spaceland. We were quite talkative at the time until Lee Ross responded and said, "Who said there wasn't an ending cutscene?" With that, the whole party went silent and we burst into laughter, shock and awe, because we didn't know what to make of that bit of conversation. I don't know if Lee Ross is going to hate me for telling you this, but he did not confirm anything. He literally just said, "Who said there wasn't an ending for Zombies in Spaceland?" To me, this kind of makes me feel like there is going to be an ending for Zombies in Spaceland. We're going to get to the end of DLC4, maybe part of the Yeti Eye Easter egg or the Super Easter egg, and we're going to end the whole game in Zombies in Spaceland. Make of it what you will, believe me if you want or not. Your boy always telling the truth around here. But I thought this was some hella dope information, and I'm really glad that he posted this tweet so I could actually and finally talk about this. The next story today, again, is coming from Lee Ross's Twitter. Forgive me, there's no freaking news stories at the minute, so I can only do the best with what I got right now, okay? Lee Ross posted a tweet on his Twitter and it reads, "That's all, folks." Yeah, that was a terrible impression. "All video recording has wrapped up for IW Zombie Season. Cool looking sunglasses emoji." And he posts up a tweet with all the map's initials with emojis representing the map. So for example, Spaceland, we have a clown and a roller coaster. For Raven and Redwoods, we have arrows and a tent being the camping scene. For Sharon and Shuffle, we have the rats and the crown representing the Rat King. Attack of the Radioactive thing, we have a frog, Krogs. We also have a beach because we know it's on the beach. But for hashtag DLC4, there's 4 skulls. Now this doesn't give us any clues at all. But if we take ourselves into Attack of the Radioactive thing and take ourselves to the Skullbuster machine and look to the left hand side, there's a picture with nothing on the picture whatsoever. But after completing the Ghost and Skulls Skull Hop game, mini game, that picture actually changes and shows what is on screen now of 4 people in spacesuits with skulls as heads. Now I'm trying my hardest to try and put these together and tell you what it actually means, but I'm just not sure. But to me, it does seem like there is going to be a big play on Ghost and Skulls, and maybe there could even be 2 super Easter eggs within this game, one for the Easter eggs themselves and one including Skull Hop, because it's very suspicious that these pictures only activate after completing the Skull Hop machine. Not only that, there are 4 skulls on said particular picture, there are 4 Ghost and Skulls games so far, and within Lee Ross's tweet there is also 4 Skull and Bones representing we don't know as of yet. There could not even be a skull game within DLC4 because we've already had 4, and there could be something waiting for us inside DLC4 where we have to complete the first 4 Ghost and Skull games to be able to do whatever we need to do. And this is the hint right there. 4 skulls, you need to complete 4 machines, and then you are able to complete whatever is coming in DLC4. Huge speculation right there. Would love to know again what you think about it. It's always best when we come together and discuss it in the comments, because my mind alone cannot figure this out alone. So it's better if we get together as the Infinite Warfare community, the amazing community that we are, and talk about it as much as we can, because we should be able to figure it out. And there are plenty of times when that one person hits the nail on the head and gets it 100% right every time. But guys, unfortunately that's all the news I got time for today. There was a few more little stories, but I might save them for another video. They're not huge, but they are of some interest. I didn't want to make this video too long. Emblem of the day goes to Juan Sanchez. Post me a tweet on my Twitter and it reads, @DameAndThatGame, hashtag Emblem of the Week. Yes sir, post up this beautiful image. I'm not really sure where it came from whatsoever, but it was clean, it was cool. You made it into Emblem of the Day. Dude, you're a freaking legend. Thank you so much for sending me this. Absolutely love it. Much love. Guys, I'm running out of emblems. You guys need to keep sending those emblems to my Twitter because I'm running out. If I don't reply to them, send them again, okay? Because my Twitter gets very busy. If you really want me to see your emblems, make sure to tweet me @DameAndThatGame with an awesome quality image, and also put hashtag Emblem of the Day. By doing this, it will make it very easy for me to find all of your awesome emblems. But guys, you've been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. You're legends, every single one of you. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to go down there, make that thumb blue. It is always appreciated. But this has been another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything that you need to know about zombies. But until the next video, this is your boy Dame,